Oh, yeah. More beer club. Nice. Sitting at that 76 billion still. What's going on, Jacob? How you doing? Let's see here. Getting. Pull that up. I want to check out their live chart. How you doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. SafeMoon's been doing a lot better. How you doing? Oh, what? What's going on, Stephanie? I was like, why do I hear myself? That's right, because I had the thing running. I don't need this running though. It's just if I need to type in the chat. It just makes it a little easier. Give me 1 second, and then I will get the website going. How's everybody doing today? There we go. Or not? Question mark, hello? Is it gonna make me do this again? It's gonna make me do this again. It's always, every now and then it just makes me do this. So annoying. So freaking annoying. Burp, burp, burp. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. I just gotta resize it. Just give me a second. Why is it so big? Holy cow. Every now and then this thing gets stuck and it gets super annoying, so I gotta deal with it. It is what it is, right? And then what we will do is we'll set it up. Get this cleaned up. California desert, huh? Yeah, it hasn't been too freaking warm here. All right, so we'll open this up. And that's how we get the web pages set up better. There we go. All right, sorry. Every now and then the page capture breaks. What do you want? It's the joys of live streaming, right? Things break, you gotta fix it right there, then and there, and get it all good. But we're good. Got it. Done. What's going on? Erler, how you doing? All right, yeah, we're good. So annoying that that happens. How are you doing? All right, so this is gonna be a short stream today, guys. All right, I got a lot of stuff to do. I still got work tomorrow morning at 4:30 a.m. So this is gonna be a quick stream. We're just gonna kind of see what's been going on in the market. Big news today is Ethereum Classic is like going ham right now. I know a lot of people they're very excited about this because they're making an ass load of money in a very short period of time. This thing has been mooning just recently, right? Like the last couple days. It's cool. I'm happy for people. Of course, the sell-offs just happened. Jeez. Nice. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. I'll be trying to organize our situation with Saturday. I won't be on tomorrow evening. So it's going to be one of those situations where figure it out. I don't think, like, there might be a way to finagle so you can sort of see my TV if we're going to do that type of thing. I don't know. 82? Oof. Yeah, no problem. Is that new project? Oh man, there's so many new projects at this point. What is it? Orfano? Yeah, that's hot for sure. Nifty, that's crazy. I mean, it's getting up there. It's a whole lot of zeros, so that's not terrible. Let's see what she's about. Our price today, blah, blah, blah. Finance community-driven token was released second day of April. Oh, it was only released a couple days ago. Huh. It's on the Binance Smart Chain. So it's with the BNB and that whole thing. It's audited. Okay. Token provides support, life-saving aid to orphans in the poorest communities, countries. Okay, so it's cool. It's cool. All right. I mean, so this is a good one, right? This has a good cause behind it. Now, will it do good? Will it do good though? That's my big question, right? It looks like a really, the fact that, oh yeah, it's going back up for sure. It's like nobody's even really gotten in it yet. I mean, there is, but there isn't, right? There's definitely people buying in. There's really no one selling yet. Handful of people taking little cuts here and there. Whales are idiots though. Like, straight up, these idiots that go in these things, like, they got some gnarly coming. Like, karma, you know? It's just crazy. Interesting. Just really on pancake, so. It's gone down a little bit, but I mean, that was expected, right? I still think the project's gonna be really good. I'm not gonna even remotely bail on that. I'm gonna keep everything in. Like I said, I wasn't gonna invest in until it became a lot more stable. Like the whales did their big sell-offs, right? And then I'll buy back in more. Because I still have everything I have. I mean, it's just going to be like a lot of these, right? They're going to go through their growing pains. They're going to have their issues, right? I'm already so invested in so many of these. It's like, do I really want to put another couple $100 in this? I mean, I like that it's good for a good cause, right? Like, I do like that. Fuck it. Let's check it out. I'll just do like $150 on it. It's for a good cause. It's gonna go through whales. At least you get a bunch right now, right? I know I sound like almost like bummed out, like here's another one, but I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Just give me a second here, guys. Oh, it looks like we're not gonna be able to do it. It looks like Simplex is down. So, rip. I love that all the people buying these tokens is actually like broken the apps, right? Yeah, Simplex is down, so I can't even buy into it. Oh well, not a big deal. I'll save it and I'll check it out, right? Yeah. I will save this. I'll come back to it and check it out. Like it, but I mean, I like. Let's see. Let's look at their website, shall we? 2% charity, 2% redistribution. I can't even talk right now. I'm tired, to be honest with you. I've been doing a lot of stuff all day, getting ready for work tomorrow. Auto liquidity, so that's cool. So you do get 2% back, and 2% goes to charity, so that's good. Pre-sale, so it launched 4 days ago. All right, so they're aiming for some big stuff. This could be a good one. Yes, I am. Yeah, it's all good. You're dark. Okay. Let's see the audit. This audit isn't as legit as some others I've seen. I'm going to say that. Yeah, I bought a little bit more Doge, not a lot. I mean, I bought a decent amount, right? I still have about 46K. Just waiting to see if there's another dip. I don't know. I don't know about this one. It is brand spanking new, so they got a ways to go, right? I wouldn't be able to get it right now anyways, but I did save it, so I'll check back at it later. I do appreciate you telling me about that one though, because that's cool. It's a bit off because it's brand spanking new, right? It's not that it's sketchy. It's just it has less information than a lot of them do. So yeah. I'm doing good though. Yeah, there's definitely potential for it. Yeah, that's good. I love that your name's Hella Sketch. You're telling me about cryptos. It's funny. Funny. But yeah, Doge has been doing some crazy stuff today. We had a huge, weird, crazy dip, and then we've been having some big, all over the places, right? You were doing all the gambling though, that's why. I mean, at this point, SafeMoon is doing a lot better. When Lambo's coming sooner than later, right? But it's still gonna take forever. I mean, this has got a long way to go, right? Nice. That's awesome, Lieutenant. Oh, it's crap. Let me pull it back up. Boop 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 boop. Boop boop boop. This one. It's called Orfano. It's based off of so it's for charity, for orphans. And the poorest countries. So it's like communities and countries, right, that have like poor orphans. Basically, it redistributes 2% to you, 2% to the charity, and then 2% auto liquidity. And there's their little roadmap, right? They're gonna start a foundation, so that's cool. You know, I mean, it's a brand new token. It's got potential. It's just one of those things where, for one, I can't even buy it right now because stupid Simplex is down, like, completely. Yeah, it's completely down. It's not like a little bit down. It's down. Like, just straight up not available. So, it is what it is. Yeah. No, it has a great cause to it. But yeah, so I mean, we're not even well, we're getting close to halfway where it was, actually. That's not terribly bad right there. That's some strong momentum, if you ask me. But you know, give it a solid year or so, right? And it'll be up here, like way up here, like off the charts, right? It's gonna be at least a year or two before you make anything off this. They gotta really kind of do some stuff, right? They gotta get some NFT stuff going. Right now, it's just a lot of good ideas with people backing it. They haven't really done a whole lot yet, right? But their last AMA was very professional, and it's good to see that it's going up. You know, more people are buying in. It's awesome. I like to see it. Market cap's gone up, almost back to where it was. It was at 4.9 or 4.8 when we saw it at the top right here. So if we could get back up to the 4 billion, 4.8, almost 5 billion, we'd be right back where we were, right? We'd be like right about here. It's possible within the next couple weeks. We'll see. I mean, this thing's doing good. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm very happy that I have 500 million SafeMoon. I am not upset at that, because in 2 years from now, that could be worth a ton of money, you know? Yeah, Sporl, they're all going to kind of start to do the same eventually, right? If they continue to work on their projects. Like, some of these are risky, some of these may not do anything, and some of them may just... I have a good feeling that SafeMoon is going to probably do some crazy stuff. It just has too many people backing it at this point, right? Like, this is excellent movement upwards. And like I said before, like, this looked like a somewhat normal market, right? Like, where this was just sporadic and just was the chaos of the launch, right? And then it, like, everything dipped out, and then this is somewhat looking like a real market. So we'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. But I'm glad to see it doing better. It's awesome. And yeah, no, Hyperchain, it's not doing the greatest right now, but it's not doing terrible at the same time. It's not doing terrible. But that's what we kind of knew, right? Going into this. Yeah, exactly. And that's with all of them, right? That's literally with all of them. So we can't. It is going to be what it is going to be. Don't freak out about a lot of it. Yeah, Simplex is like fully down. I'll check back in later. Let's see if I can get it to come up on Trust. What up, Muggerone? What up? I'm just hoping for like a fat dip tomorrow. Like a solid, good dip tomorrow before the show, you know, this Saturday. And that'd be cool. But yeah, I barely skimmed the 55-cent mark. Barely skimmed it. It like for a second on crypto.com went into the 54s, and then I like clicked on it real quick. I put the amount, the 100K that I wanted, and like the second I went to click it, it went back up to 55. It was like 55 like 005 or something like that, and I just barely got it. I was like, holy crap. Oh man. Yeah, there's a lot of them on the move. I mean, at this point, like there's so many freaking cryptos, man. So many. This is an Ethereum based one, right? Yeah. Somebody else told me about this. Yeah, it's going upwards. It's doing its thing. It's pretty high up there already. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I wouldn't get into this one. Cool, but there's only so many that I can get into where I'm like, all right, like this is getting a little out of hand, right? There's diversifying, and then there's having too many damn cryptos. Okay, go for it. Hello Sketch. Been buying and swapping from the Trust wallet, and I can eventually send over to somewhere to cash out. Yeah, your best bet is going to be Binance, right? Whether you're in the US or outside the US. US, Binance USA. Outside, just Binance. So it was supposed to be released this year. I think it's still supposed to be released June. Like June 24th or something like that is what I heard. From what I heard through the grapevine. But we'll see. We'll see next month if it is. Thank you for the follows. Thank you. Yeah, guys, just keep in mind this is gonna be a very short stream, right? I got to get ready for work tomorrow. I've looked at it a lot. I don't have any. I'm not invested in it. I don't think that it's a bad thing. Like some people are making money on it, right? Call in sick. I can't do that. It doesn't work like that. Does not work like that. I don't do that. But I will not be streaming tomorrow. However, I will be on Saturday. Hello. What's going on? But yeah, this Ethereum Classic has been, I mean, it's fallen off now pretty hard, but it went all the way up to 179, okay? So if you would have got in just yesterday, right? At like $93, like right around here. This is yesterday, like yesterday evening. It's just because it's UTC on here. And then you would have watched it go up to about the 97 mark, and then as it was dropping, if you would have sold like right here, if you'd have put like $5,000 into that, 10,000, 20,000, holy crap, you'd have made some moolah, some quick moolah, because I knew it was gonna fall off. If it falls off all the way down to about, I'd say back down to like the 95 range, I might buy back into it. Might. Side bets. I'm still, you know, I have two different ways of looking at it, right? Yeah, I'm yeah, I got the 55 just barely. Yep, no problem. Man, I just barely got the 55, like literally when it hit it. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like I just got this like whole gut feeling I just don't want to be in this, right? Like I don't know. You guys can make money on it. I'm not telling you not to do it. I just personally I don't want to do it, right? I'm invested in so many others that I'm just gonna sit on the sidelines in this one. You guys can make the money on it. I don't really want to. I mean, I'm kind of feel that way too, press. I don't remember. I've been saying all along that there's potential if somebody announces some crazy stuff during the show, like straight up like freaking Coinbase announces that they're gonna add it. Yeah, I have SafeMoon. I have 500 million. Yeah, well, I mean, it's just one of those things where I think it's going to be after when it really blows up, right? It's getting more people invested in it, keeping it at a low price so that we can get the most people invested in it as possible, right? More and more businesses are signing on like every freaking day. And then at some point they're just going to release the hounds, right? Like it's going to go on everything and it's going to absolutely skyrocket. Yeah, but the banks have been trying to manipulate crypto so that nobody goes in it for a long time anyways. There's other stuff going on. I don't trust the banks at all. Do not trust them at all. So yeah, we'll see what happens. It all depends on what Elon really does, right? Eh, I don't think we're gonna go through that. I don't like the banks. The banks can kind of nah. Screw the banks. Crypto is crypto was completely designed to get away from the banks. That's the whole point of decentralized, right? Decentralized. Screw the banks at this point. So, yeah, well, that's what some people think, and you know, you can have that. You can have that opinion. That's fine. I just, I'm not on that kick, right? Like, you're not gonna convince me. I'm just saying. You're wasting your typing fingers if you're trying to really get me on that. It's not gonna happen. Sorry. Now, I got my good gut intuition. I don't want to put my money in something that I don't feel that I should put my money into. And I'm getting rid of this as soon as possible. As soon as it comes out of my holdings, my staking. Second my Bitcoin is done staking, I'm getting rid of it. So, but unfortunately, Bitcoin still drives the market, and it is going up right now, so it's going to take everything up with it in a little bit. Yeah, it's just now starting to. See if it goes back up to the 60s. That'd be crazy, right? Yeah, I mean, there's people that they say all kinds of things, right? Like I told you the story yesterday of my financial advisor that I had in my company that told me to put all my money in CDs, and I made jack diddly from it. It was stupid. This will eventually go away, or at least it'll go down, right? It'll go out of the top spot at some point. Ethereum will most likely become number one. And then from there, depends on how big this gets, right? This one, too, is getting even bigger because it's being used as like a bridge to get into all these smart contracts. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that's up today, and there's a lot of stuff that's down today. And I mean, technically, Doge is down, but is it really down, though? Because we were hoping it would really go down more, and it has not. So that floor was holding this morning at like 60 cents flat. It would not go below 60 for the longest time. I was losing my mind for a moment. I was like, all right, well, I guess this is what it is. Yeah, of course, exactly, Sir Dusk. That's kind of how I feel, right? Yeah, but why would I do that? Why? I don't care. I already have. Type in exclamation point wallet, and you can see. There you go. Press Barkeep just did it for you. Those are my investments. I ordered the card. I don't have it yet, but I will have it. Yes. Yeah, I have like $15,000 in Crow, something like that. I stake it all the time, most of it, just to earn extra Crow from it. That's why I like Crypto.com. It's got a lot of neat little things that you can do with it. I haven't gotten the card yet, so I haven't even put it in. But yes, that's what I'm going to do as soon as it comes out of staking. I mean, I have quite a few thousand Crow just sitting, but most of it's being staked right now in the crypto earn. Hello. So guys, just keep in mind this can be a... Wait, you have a question? Okay. Very skeptical on crypto. Do you not feel it can be manipulated? It is manipulated. Anything is manipulated with lots of money behind it. Of course. There's big whale wallets that can manipulate it. There's people that do botting that can manipulate it. But when you get enough people in it, it's really hard to manipulate at that point, right? Like, you have to really like want to lose money to really fully manipulate it, right? Because some people that tried to manipulate Doge were just losing way too many millions at that point. Thank you for the follow. So on the crypto.com app, they have a feature where you can go and you go to, it's called crypto earn, right? So essentially what you do is you can stake whatever coins that they allow you to do it with. So for instance, I'm doing it with a ton. My XLM, my V, some of my DOT, my Elrond, my Cardano, my Uniswap. So what you do is you have the flexible, where you can kind of move it back and forth if you really want it, 1 or 3 months. And then what they do is they'll give you a certain percentage of money if it continues to go up, and they also give you a certain percentage of the coin into your main account for holding it. So you make money and you make more coin just by staking it. It's actually a pretty cool thing, right? Yeah, absolutely. Especially like now that Doge is actually like really, really gonna be used for like a currency, like all these companies, big companies signing on to it, it's gonna get to the point where it's just gonna look more like a stable coin, right? It's not quite yet, but even Mark Cuban said that it's gonna be a stable coin after it hits $1. So yeah, no, I get it. I mean, if you're gonna stack your money just for waiting for the crash, that when this does get knocked out of first place, right? Because it's gonna happen, and it will take the whole market down. But when it recovers, it's going to be way stronger. Because you're not gonna have like one dominant; you'll have a lot of dominance, right? And that's what I think is gonna be good about it. You're not going to have just one that's just insanely strong and then a couple that are like pretty strong. Like you'll have a ton of them that are strong. And then you'll have some of these that are literally just going to get wiped out. They're just not going to make it, right? People are just going to sell it all. So we'll see what happens. I'm curious. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's why personally I won't even use Robinhood, right? Because I know they're trying to do better now, but they completely stopped all the buy-ins for GME and AMC there. I'm invested in it, so I mean it's not bad. Um, I think at this point, like, I think we're just gonna end up dealing with the situation of this coming down, this going up, and then the other one's kind of fighting, right? Fighting for first, second, third, fourth, fifth, so on and so forth. Well, here's the deal. See this thing right here? I'm sorry, my friend, but I am not your financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do with your money, right? I can tell you what I do with my money. If I told you what to do with your money and you lost it and you came back somehow and tied this to the stream, you could try to come after me, right? Like that's just I can't do that. Sorry, I can't give you financial advice. I can just tell you what I'm doing, right? Yeah, I did research on everything. Everything I bought, I've actually like invested in. I've done research on. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm the most non-financial advisors of the non-financial advisory board that has ever non-financially advised anybody. I know, I know. I get it. I think it could happen. I definitely think it could happen. Yeah. No, it's true. You have to do research on everything, right? Don't take anybody. Don't take my word for anything. Like I love this crypto stuff. I'm invested in a lot, but it's one of those situations where just because I think something's cool doesn't mean that you need to go buy into it, right? Unless you do some research and you understand like what's going on behind it. Like the only reason that I really buy into BNB is because it's my day trading, right? Like I day trade this, but recently, I mean, it's gotten a little bit better in the last couple of days, but for the most part, I just day trade this, right? That's the only reason. It's just like a bridge for everything. So I do three different things, okay? And the first thing of all things is research, right? Who's behind it? Who's working with them? What utility does it provide? If not what utility, what are they planning to use it for, right? What's the project about? The second thing is because I'm very empathic and I'm based like off of energy, right? I will feel energy wise like, is this a good thing or is this a bad thing? So for this, that's why I will not get in it. Is it going to make some people a ton of money? Sure, absolutely no problem. Energy wise, I don't want a part of it. I don't want anything to do with it. And the second thing is decentralized. If any one of these projects starts to go in a more centralized direction, I am out of it. Straight up. Gone. Will not be a part of it. That's why when JP Morgan started working with Bitcoin more and I found out some other stuff, I'm getting the hell out of it, you know? Yeah, this is CoinMarketCap. Everybody's got their own way, right? But just please, please, please remember, I'm not a financial advisor, okay? I'm just doing what I think is good for me, right? What this channel is about is more or less making sure that you don't make any stupid mistakes, right? Like, for one, the number one rule that we teach in this channel is you cannot invest in anything, gamble, investments, any of that stuff, if you are putting your emotions in it, okay? You gotta take your emotions out of it. You will lose everything if you invest emotionally. Look, you can say whatever you want, but I'm just telling you. You don't no. No. Okay? I'm just gonna say no. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna convince me. Like I said, you're gonna do a whole lot of typing in here, and it's not gonna help you out, okay? Like, you're not gonna get me on board. Yeah, they're working on something. They're trying to come out with their own, like, crypto-ish type scenario, right? Yeah. Some of that stuff. Exactly. I mean, you're new to the channel. You don't know anything about me. You don't know what I know. You don't know what I research. So you're throwing around a bunch of stuff, and some of it is not correct, and some of it is somewhat correct. Like, I get it. You're doing your thing. You have your beliefs, and you're very passionate about it. I fully understand that. Like I said, you're not gonna convince me, okay? Yeah, exactly. Alexander. Yep. I'm just telling you, you're wasting your typing fingers, man. You're gonna rub your paws raw, and it's not gonna do anything for me. Yep, pretty much. Doge or die. Yeah. I'm really curious to see what happens on Saturday. I'm not gonna lie. This could be the craziest roller coaster ever, or it just could be what we think it potentially could be. Right? It'll be like a 420 again. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, there's some people that they have their belief, right? They may be directed by different kind of energies than me. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just like, you're not going to get me to hop on the train that I 100% am trying to get the hell away from, right? Like, I'm running this way on the tracks, and you're telling me to run right back into that? No, it's not doing it. Not doing it. BTT's doing good. It's got a lot of potential. I mean, it's moving up the old runway there. I'm not invested in it, but it's moving up the runway. We'll see. You understand that stuff is pushed by the rich bankers, right? Like, I'm just telling you right now, you're barking up the wrong tree, man. I'm a very, very intuitive person, okay? And that's the last thing I'm going to say to any of that, okay? Like, straight up. I'm over that conversation. No, that didn't have anything to do with it. We watched whale watts literally selling off every 5 minutes, a million Doge, keeping it down at the time. So it was it was like multiple circumstances, but there were so many people pumping it that there's no way that it would have not gone up to at least 40, 50 cents, right? Like, it is what it is, It is what it is. We'll see, though. It could be really cool. I mean, he could do some crazy stuff, and we could just see this thing absolutely skyrocket. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I don't want that to happen. I'm going to make money. I'm going to make a ton of money. Yeah, and then they bought back in the next day. Yeah, they literally did it the entire day, and then next day they bought back in for like a ton. I started fully investing with my money, like my personal money, this year. But I've been mining since 2016, off and on, and I've been researching crypto for a long time. Not all of it, Mr. Rock, but I got about I did 44K. I still have 46K left to throw around. So I'm hoping that there's a nice new big dip, and then we'll do that. If there isn't, I might just watch the classic. If it goes down low enough, it's already coming back up right now. I might just buy in 20K into that and see what it does, right? Ride it to the moon and sell it off if it goes up super high. Yeah, SafeMoon's been doing really good. No, this is not financial advice. This is what I'm doing, right? Yeah, SafeMoon's doing pretty good today. I have 500 million SafeMoon. It could go way over $1, Everybody thinks that, like, it won't go over $1. I understand this. I understand that you are completely skeptical of that. It is definitely 100 million% going to go over $1. We almost hit 71 cents last night. Okay? Or we did hit 71 cents for like a brief moment, right? That is pre-SNL. Like, think about that, right? Like, that's pretty crazy. So, to think that it wouldn't go to anything over $1, like, come on. Oh yeah, no, I think 506, 507. I don't know. It keeps going up, obviously, because of the deflation. 507,704,102. Yeah. Yeah, it was a meme. It's not a meme anymore at this point. It's making people millionaires. What's that one chick on YouTube, Lucy? She bought back in what 2014 for like I think it was like 14K, and she's a millionaire now. She has like 1.8 million dollars in the bank, like straight up. Yeah, I had a huge dip today, but that's fine. That's expected, right? You know, there's people that are making a boatload of money off of Doge at this point. But yeah, this is actually it's very very good. I'm impressed. And it's only going to go up more, and there's going to be whale sell-offs too. Don't even think that won't happen. You know, it'll probably get like right up here, and a couple whales will sell off. But look at all the buy-ins right now. Look at all the hype going. Good Lord Almighty. Yep, no problem, Riddler. But I mean, if this thing even goes to a cent, guys, I'm gonna have a lot of money. So. Yep, I agree, King. Absolutely. Yeah, that's why I always have Bitcoin open, because I look at what Bitcoin's doing and then, you know, kind of somewhat follows it. Not exactly, obviously, but it somewhat follows it. Like Bitcoin's now shooting up, Doge is shooting up. Yeah, it's mostly following it. And ETH has been doing better than it was. It's gone. Yeah, it's coming back up slowly. It's doing its little staircase. But yeah, I mean, guys, if this literally hits a cent, I'm gonna have so much money. It's gonna be insane. It's crazy. And I have a bunch of these, right? Like my hyperchain, I have millions of those. Wenmoon, millions of those. Papel, my Papel, I actually got the other part of the buy-in, and it put me up to 3 billion. Holy crap almighty. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then, yeah, these other ones. It's all risky, but screw it, right? It's wallet, man. Wallet. Exclamation point wallet. Yes, you do. Yeah. No, I don't have Shield Network. I don't. I do not. Yep, there you go. Yes, I love XLM. XLM was part of the team that left Ripple to go make XLM. Those people, I feel that they're doing something good that is not going to be what everybody thinks it's going to be. That's why I got into that. Like, I'm not into XMR or any of that stuff, just XLM, that's all. I know that XLM is going to do really good. I know next year it's going to make a ton of money, so I'm not upset at that. And I got a lot of them, so. All right, press barkeep. Take it easy. I'm not a financial advisor. This thing is doing some crazy movement, though. Huh. I mean, it's cheap right now. You could get in it. It's got its worth, right? Like, if you guys have ever used let's see. I keep forgetting where it is because it's gone up so much that I keep losing its spot. I'll just put in. My head hurts right now. I've been doing so much crap today. I mean, I used BitTorrent for years, guys. Like, straight up, years. prior to when you would get your knock at the door, you know, by the guys in the black suits that would try to pull you away if you were downloading like thousands of songs, you know, with BitTorrent and all that stuff, or videos or whatever. I mean, if it's a Ponzi scheme, I'm making money off a Ponzi scheme. Look, there's a whole lot of haters and there's a whole lot of people that aren't haters. I have XLM. Dude, I'm not just like, why would you come in someone's stream that has, at this point, 37 people in it, you know, can be on normally like one of the top channels for crypto, and do you think I only just hold freaking Dogecoin? Like, you think I'm just the kind of person that's only gonna hold Dogecoin? What's going on? Exactly. The banking cartel is the freaking Ponzi scheme, right? Ever since the whole Jekyll Island fiasco. They've designed the entire system to do nothing but rob you of all your money through taxation, okay? And fraudulent IRS. There is no standing law that states in the United States of America that you have to pay your federal taxes. It does not exist. They just come and take all your stuff if you don't pay it. All right? If you really want to go down some kind of rabbit hole. I have a good friend that worked for the IRS for like 40 years. And he sued them, I think 4 times in federal court and won. And then they came and raided his house and tried to arrest him. Because he won in court 3 times. Like really big cases. Like massive cases. Like I'm pretty sure they were on the news a couple of years back. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. I agree with that. They're going to try to bring out regulations. Like, we all know this, right? You're not saying anything that we don't know. They're going to try everything they can to try to get everybody's money, right? The banks do nothing but try to screw you. So the government's going to be working with them because the banks, you know, unfortunately are richer than most people, but they are starting to go away in the sense of like losing a lot of their power, right? People are understanding this. All they have to do is just pull all their money out of the banks, and guess what? The banks have zero power. And we don't want that to happen because we don't want it to crash, but at the same time, I don't keep all my money in the bank. Why would you do that? You know what? Honestly, I'm gonna be bluntly honest with you. I think ETH Classic is going up because ETH is going up, and people realize that ETH Classic is based off of the same type of code, and it can do some cool things, right? Like straight up. Yeah, right here. It's got the same basic stuff, but they added a little bit more to it, right? It's just like a little bit more of a hybrid with different stuff. So, I mean, good. I'm glad it's going up. Thank you for the follows, guys. Yeah, I mean, it's going down a little bit right now, but it went really high. Yeah, earlier this morning, it went crazy high. No, it's just like, it's one of these things, right? If you own or invest, technically you don't own it, right? But if you invest in one Dogecoin is always going to equal one Dogecoin. Same thing with one Ethereum Classic is going to equal one Ethereum Classic. One Bitcoin is always going to equal one Bitcoin, right? Whether it's worth $10 or a fraction of a cent, you know? So it's whoever the people are that are putting their money into it, give it value, right? That's why when people started realizing, and Elon was saying that this is the people's currency, right? That this is going to make many people rich. You can buy into it super cheap. And Elon's not a stupid man, right? Like, so many people think that he's just trying to create a ton of money for himself. The dude has more money than he will ever need. by like 100 times over. So he's actually trying to make people rich. Like, I just wish some of you could accept that. It was 71 cents last night. Like, literally last night it hit 71 cents. Thank you for the follow, Dan. Yeah, but I understand that there's a lot of coins out there that I will never touch, right? There's a lot of new projects that are scams. And there's some that probably don't want to be scams, but eventually they just won't have enough people in them, and then they're gonna shut down because it's not worth their time, right? I mean, there's that one story of the literally the scam token, right? That this one dude created, and a bunch of people put money into, and it got like the cap of like, it was like $100 million or something like that, and then the guy only on paper was $100 million, right? But really, if he cashed that out and like pulled the rug, he would make like $22,000, right? So it's just, there's a lot of those out there. There's people that are trying to think about con artists, right? You think there's not con artists out there that are going and like hiring people that are coders to make one of these coins to think that they're gonna just make like $1 billion overnight? There's definitely people doing that. That's why I check these things. I vet them. I literally had a AMA with the owner of Hyperchain X yesterday. I put a YouTube video up of it. I've spoken with him before that on their Telegram. I spoke with him for like half hour, almost 45 minutes. I asked him a ton of questions, you know? It's just, and I literally, when we started the interview, I told him, I was like, dude, I totally know that, like, yes, this thing looks like it's super pumping right now, but there's going to be whales that sell off, right? Like, we've seen it with every single one of these. So, like, I'm trying, and he's like, yeah, but it's looking, like, super strong. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to deny that, but just everybody needs to understand, especially the people in my chat, that this thing is going to go up and then it's gonna go brr, you know, like, but that doesn't mean I'm getting out of it and I'm not super hyped about the project, right? I mean, I'm a gamer, so like, to me, this thing is fantastic. It's awesome. It's a super cool project, right? Whether you want to put your money in it or not, that's up to you. But personally, I think this project has so much potential. And I talked with Josh yesterday, Josh Quantum. Super nice guy, really down to earth. We have a lot in common. I could probably talk to that dude for hours on end, right? Like, we jive like that energetically. So I can tell when somebody's kind of a scumbag. I don't get any scummy energy from this dude at all, right? Yeah, absolutely it will. I get zero scummy energy from him. He just seems like a super down to earth guy that is like, he had this grand idea. He put a team together. Him and his wife put a team together, and they're starting to kill it, right? Like, it's just, I'm happy for him, straight up. Let's see how many let's make a guess. How many wallets do you think they have? How many holders? Yesterday we saw it. It was almost at 9,000, right? Was it? It was like 8 or 9. I think it's gonna be closer to like maybe like 13 or 14 today. Oh, it's only 10. It's not bad. I mean, this thing is still low. It's only got 10,000 wallets. When I got in on it, it only had 3,000 wallets. So, you know, it's just one of them things. But I highly vetted that, right? Like, I wanted to make sure that my money wasn't going to, like, just immediately just get dumped, right? It only got to 55 cents for me, and I only put half of it in. I put 44K in. But if we get another solid dip, I'll put the rest of it in. I have a bunch of ETH coming out of holding in my staking in a couple days too. like probably like $20,000 worth, but I don't want to get rid of that. So I'll just play around with that last little bit. I don't need that much more Doge. I'm just at this point being a little greedy, right? Like I'm just being a little greedy. It's just flat out what it is. So if we don't get like a big dip, that's fine. That's not a big deal. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, we've been watching it. Yeah, I'm glad. Honestly, like I think it's a cool project. After the last AMA, I was like, this is gonna do great. I am not upset about having my 500 million safe moon at all. Well, why would I be? You know? Yeah, the dips are getting interesting today. They've been doing some gnarly stuff, but it's because of Bitcoin. Just saying, it's definitely because of Bitcoin. It is a 100% Bitcoin movement. Yeah, I mean, SafeMoon is a definitely, it's got so much potential. Um, I'm just curious to see, you know, where it goes. I already bought in. I honestly did not spend a lot of money to get the amount of SafeMoon I have. I just was a very early investor, right? And that's how it is. Like you get in these early investments and you can make a ton of money. I mean, some of these coins I have billions of, right? Like straight up billions. So if they even come to close of a fraction of a cent, I'm still gonna make like $700,000 or $800,000. That is not a problem for me. You know, like there's so many potentials of how I'm gonna make like crazy amounts of money that it's kind of mind-boggling at this point. Like I know some of them are not gonna make anything, right? Like they're gonna crash out, and that's fine, because the ones that I feel like are probably gonna make money, like I'm good. Thank you for the follow. All right, so 20 more minutes, guys, and I'm getting the hell off here, okay? But what do you guys want to talk about? Pancake swap? If you join our Discord, there's like numerous people in here that can help you. Not only that, but we have a how to invest, and there's literally like multiple YouTube videos on how to do it step by step, and even Nifty made a really detailed little slideshow of how to do it. Very, very easy to follow. And I think she's going to eventually put that into PDF. So, you know, we're all just investors. Like literally everybody in the Discord is an investor. Just think about that real quick, right? Like it's not like we have a bunch of people in here that are just hanging out like think crypto's cool. Like everybody in here has money in something. So that's a cool thing, right? We all just have fun and share memes and talk about what we're doing right at the time. What if we have any new projects, we always put them in there. Yeah, I did hear about the whole Carol Baskin making her own cat coin. Oh my god. You know what? There's so many stupid ass people in this world. That thing is probably gonna make money, to be honest with you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I've got a bunch of Doge shirts. I'm gonna be making my own. I'm in the process of working on them. I still got a long ways to go, but I can kind of like tease it real quick. Kind of tease it real quick, but I'm still working on them. So don't get too crazy on me, right? But we're just kind of working on some of this stuff, right? Hats, shirts, hoodies, mouse pad. It's in the works. It's not done yet. Technically, it's on the store right now. You can buy it, but I want to finish some stuff, so don't buy anything yet. But just so you know, it does exist. It's out there. We're gonna make some cooler stuff. We're actually gonna do a contest at some point for people's ideas. Not yet. Not yet. It's through Streamlabs. Streamlabs, I don't think, has the ability to buy it with Doge. if I made my own website and I signed up with BitPay, that could happen, you know? Nice, Rob. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna make stickers. We're gonna make all that stuff. It'll be cool. It'll be cool. But yeah, we're gonna do a contest. Still figuring out all the details of it. There's gonna be three people that are gonna be like winners, right? So essentially, the thing is, there might be multiple people that make super cool designs, and then we'll figure out, like, you know, based off of how much work was put into it, a price range. Like I might buy like 5 or 6 people's designs, right? But the 3 top people will be paid for their designs. It will go into the merch. It'll be more like community merch, right? So the community is going to vote on which designs they think are the coolest in a poll. And then essentially what will happen is, you know, it'll be first, second, and third. We'll get paid out a certain amount of money for those particular designs. Make sense? And then, of course, there could be really cool ones that we're like, ah, damn, like, I don't want that to go away, so then I can buy those too, you know? I'm invested in Matic. I like it. If you type in exclamation point wallet, you can see everything I'm invested in. But yeah, I would love to set it up like where I have a store where you can, you know, through BitPay, buy stuff with Doge. Why not? That would be super cool. Yep, those are all my investments right there. Yeah, the points are working. You guys earn them pretty quick too. Everybody's been telling me that. I don't know anything about it. There's so many tokens at this point. Like, I don't even know. Like, I don't want to have like 20,000 tokens, right? Like, I just don't care. The one that I think is probably going to do the best out of a lot of these, there's a few of them, but one of them is definitely going to be this one, right? Like, SafeMoon's going to do some good stuff. So, and I have a boatload of them, so I'm not upset, you know? Hi, Ling. How you doing? This is true, right? Yeah, so you guys earn points while you're in here. Yeah, I'll look into it. I know that, like, really need to stop using the term, you know, shitcoins, right? Like, I'm good. Because you can't look into the future, right? Just like I can't really look into the future too. I can have an intuition about the future, but some of these coins that you think are quote unquote ish coins, which everybody and their mom thought this was never going to get to a freaking cent, right? Now look at it. It's got a stable floor of around 60 cents, right? It's come down a little bit today because of Bitcoin. But did you ever think that Dogecoin was just going to chill at like around 60 cents when the market was like crashing this morning? No. So don't count some of these other coins out. Like, I'm invested in Charizard token. I hate Pokemon crap. Like, I just don't give a crap about it. But there are people out there that love that stuff. And it'll probably make money eventually. Trust Wallet, and then I use Coinbase and Crypto.com. I mean, I can't tell you what to do, Ling. I am invested in it, but I can't tell you what to do, right? I'm not a financial advisor. That's why it says this. You know what? I'm gonna make something that like sits around this and like blinks. No. I knew it was only time before somebody made some kind of political-esque type token, right? Like, not for me. Yeah, everybody has everything as far as the smaller coins on Trust Wallet. you know? Everybody does. Trust Wallet's like the main source for getting a lot of those. So make the moon great again. Is that really their slogan? Dear Lord. God. No political anybody needs to have anything to do with any of this token stuff, right? Like, it just doesn't need to happen. I'm just saying. Yeah. You can't do that. Like, it's not only like bad to do, but it's literally against the law. I don't have a financial degree. I don't have any kind of like credentials to be like, yeah, I can tell you what to do with money. I can't. I can just tell you what I'm doing with it. Yeah, absolutely. I'm making tons of money. Oh, he's doing Weeble. Yeah, I don't mess with Robinhood just because of the whole GameStop and what they've been doing with all the maintenance stuff when Doge starts pumping big time. But yeah, you gotta be really careful, like, doing this stuff, right? That's why I have this, like, right below me. Like, anytime someone asks me, hey, what should I do with this? What should I do with this? I'm telling you, I'm gonna get little blinking lights, okay? And they're gonna be right around that. And it's gonna make it very obvious that I am not. And I'm gonna make arrows, right? There's gonna be arrows coming off my, like, stomach pointing to it. I do have, I have downloaded Kraken Pro. I haven't used it yet, but I did download it and I started checking out like what it's got on it. Because the one thing that I really want to do is I want to have multiple ways out, right? Like I want to have Doge on like multiple platforms, because at this point, to like if Doge goes to like $5, it's going to be years before I can get my money out of crypto.com. Like, let's just be honest, right? So it's kind of one of those situations where it's a pain. So it's better to kind of spread it across different platforms. I'm going to make a shirt. Yeah, we're technically, I already have made shirts. I'm just working on them, getting the designs refined and looking cooler, right? So we're already in the path. Already in the path. Yeah, crypto, well, it has a max cash out per year. So it's $50,000 25 times a year. So that's $1 million. So you can pull out $1 million out of crypto a year, and that's it. Yeah, I'm not a financial advisor. Yep, no problem. But I do like crypto.com because you can sell up to 100K, right? So because I do BNB a lot, and that's kind of like my day trading, I'll sell up to 100K BNB, and then I'll pull that money and I'll stick it in my fiat wallet inside the app. And then all I need to do is just go, when I want to buy something else, I'll go to the fiat side of it, and then I'll literally be able to buy in whatever I want for 100K. And it works really well like that, right? Obviously, when you start getting up to these kind of numbers. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, honestly. I probably will. I have like the Dogecoin warrior, but it'll say I'm not a financial advisor. I cannot financially advise you. My very first buy was about 20K. But it was split over a couple periods of a day. Actually, week. Sorry, it was a week and a half. But it was 20K in a week and a half. And the very first thing I bought into was XLM. XLM. That was the very first one. I had been watching it for so long, and I was like, yeah, this is the one I wanted. So the very first crypto I got was XLM. Then I got some Doge. Then I got some cellular. I made a ton of money on cellular. I sold off when it like hit its little bottom end, or its top end, and it's never gone back up. And I knew that my instinct was on at that point. I mean, it's had a couple little ups, right? But it just hasn't been doing good since. I don't think it will, to be honest with you. Oops. So I bought in. It's like right here somewhere, like right around here, right? It went right to the top end. I bought in a ton. And I sold like right on the downside right there. And it has never gone back up that high again. And I was like, damn. Okay, that was a fantastic. I'm pretty good at working with my intuitive abilities on this, so I'm just gonna go with it, right? Yeah, so in this channel, because like I'm not a financial advisor, right? But the one thing I will advise you on is not financial advice. It's human advice, right? Like it's you cannot use emotion in this, and you have to have patience, right? Because you jump on something really quick, and then literally like what 10 minutes later it goes down like 5 cents, and you're like, oh shit, what did I do? Where if you just would have been patient, but sometimes you know the patience will work against you too. So it's just kind of one of those situations where you just got to play it out. You got to trust your gut instinct. Don't this thing right here will make you do some crazy stuff. This thing right here, it's going to make you do some crazy stuff, but your gut is usually pretty right on, you know? You just got to take emotions out of anything to do with money. If you invest with emotions, you are going to lose everything very fast. Very, very, very fast. And don't get me wrong, like I'm a human. There's times where I'm like, man, come on, like really, I could have just waited another 5 minutes, but it is what it is, right? Once you hit that button and the money goes through, you're kind of locked in at that point. There's no point in just getting out real quick because it's not gonna work. But yeah, we're seeing another little dip. I mean, if it goes a big dip, I'll buy in with the rest of my money, but it's not going to be a big dip, I don't think. Let's see, where's Bitcoin at? Yeah, Bitcoin's like going up right now. Doge is just kind of going down. That's good though. Get some more of you little buy-ins, right? I was really hoping it was going to go down to like 30 cents, honestly. That was my like that was my happy place, right? But it wasn't going to do it. So, whatever. Well, it's going to go back up, though. So, as long as you didn't sell, you'll be fine, right? You didn't sell, right? Yeah, you didn't sell, so you'll be fine. I was just double checking what you posted, if you said you sold or not. Yep, good. Then just hold it. When it goes all the way up, you'll be like, all right, it's worth it now, right? And if it goes to $1, boom. Yep. No problem, Morbid. I'm actually probably going to be offline by the time you get back. Just an FYI, okay? I'm not doing a marathon stream. I got to work tomorrow morning at 4:30 a.m. So. Absolutely. Of course I would. Yeah, right now I got 46K that I'm waiting to work with, right? I mean, if we have a fat dip right now, like it's already going below 50. We're at 55 right now. Yeah. I got an early shift. And I'm going to be 12 hours tomorrow. So remember, I only work 3 days a week, but I work 40 hours in those 3 days. So yeah, if we could have a huge drop right now, oh man, that would be fan-freaking-tastic. Make some moolah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. When would I buy in? I would buy in. At this point, because I already bought in today at 55, what it's at right now. Let's see what it's at on my app, though. Here's the deal. Like, my exchange is different than that exchange, like 99% of the time. Yeah, see, we're at 57 on mine. It would have to go to the low 40s for me to put the rest in, honestly. No, I don't do this full time. No. Nope. I'm not a full-time streamer on here. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll stream for, like, when I'm off work, I'll stream for a couple hours. Like, yesterday I had a crazy marathon stream of, like, 8 hours. But that was just because I was so hyped up about everything going on and having that interview with the Hyperchain X owner and all that stuff. I was just on a roll. Like, the stream was just, I was having so much fun. I was like, I don't even want to end this, right? Like, I could have probably done, like, 12 hours yesterday. But that's way too much, and I don't want to do that. In moderation, right? You guys don't want to see my face talking about the same shit for 12 hours, right? No. Why would you want that? It's not a scam. Of course it's a meme. It was a meme, but it's not a scam anymore. You can buy things with it. Look, you're talking to a lot of Doge supporters in here, man. It's kind of like walking in a room of people that don't like you saying a specific thing, and you just immediately say that specific thing, and you just kind of like put yourself in the crosshairs, right? Like, people are going to be respectful, but they're not going to take you serious for anything you say. I'm just saying. What's going on, brother? Welcome back. How was your stream yesterday? I'm just saying, it's like, you know, you just come in, you're like, all you guys, fuck you, right? Like, it's not gonna work out in your favor. I'm just saying. The Doge community is ridiculously strong. They are gnarly. No, it's not bye bye Doge. I bought in at the 55-cent dip today, and that was very lucrative, honestly. So yeah, that's honestly, I'm hoping it goes down to 30. If it goes down to 30, I will be a very, very happy man, okay? Because I know it's going back up. Guys, let's be nice to him, okay? It's fine if he's a Doge hater, but you don't have to be nice, like mean to him, right? Please. Don't be mean to him. Yeah, it's only 56.58 on my app, so yeah, it's a little bit of a cult. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it will, absolutely. I mean, I'm a huge Dogecoin army supporter. The Twitter earlier? What are you talking about? I saw him say something earlier. He tweeted out something. Where it's gonna end? End. You guys think it's gonna hit like $1 and it's just gonna die? I mean, don't get me wrong, there's gonna be a huge dip after it hits $1, but this thing isn't going away. Well, if it's too high, it doesn't matter if it's too high, right? It's already too high then. So people are making too much money on something that you thought wasn't gonna get high, but it's already too high. Just think about that statement that you just made right now, real quick. There's multiple companies, like mass companies, that are signing on to accept payments in Dogecoin at this point. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Oh yeah, I've seen that. I've seen it. Yeah. We already knew about the whole Starlink system and all that. We knew about that. Yeah. He's doing all the cryptic messages in his Spotify playlists. Yeah, we know. I know a lot about Elon. I've researched him pretty damn extensively, and anybody who's been on this channel knows how much extensive research I've done on that dude, which goes into the years, not just like weeks, like years of extensive research on that dude. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on that is literally going to make this thing skyrocket. It doesn't shit on Doge. It's what a lot of people don't understand is that it's cryptic, right? So you're reading it one way, but he's putting it to the world another way, right? You don't just put it out there. No, that is not what he said, man. He has Bitcoin below, right? And it's Doge going upwards to number 1. All you gotta do is really just look at it. I'm telling you. The dude is not stupid, and he's definitely for the people. Go look at it again, Stonks. Go look at it again. It's got Bitcoin down here. It's got Doge backwards going to number 1. The man is not stupid. Yeah, it's actually crazy, right, Riddler? And that's all facts. That's all 100% facts. No. It's going down a little bit, but it's coming back up. I have a lot. I don't like telling people how much. It's over 300,000, okay? No, I'm not going to show it. Oh, you mean the Spotify list? I don't have the image here. But I'm telling you. Like, people are going to see things their own certain way, right? Yeah, Ingersoll Lockwood. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think tomorrow is going to be honestly like a very... I think we're going to have some gnarly drops tomorrow. 850,000 Doge. Yeah. And it's funny because I said he's a millionaire, and then he's like, no, because he's going to pull out at $1. I'm like, dude, bro, if you just like let it go just a little bit more than $1, you will be a millionaire, you know? Like, why would you not? Why would you hold yourself short? That's so stupid. Yeah. I know people that have way more than that. I know people that have in the millions that are already millionaires. But guys, I'm already 5 minutes over my point that I said I was going to stop streaming. So I got to be due diligent about this. I have to get up at 4:30 a.m. I really appreciate all you guys coming by. We will not be doing this tomorrow, but I will be back on Saturday. We're going to have to figure out how that whole thing's going to work, right? Like, I'm going to attempt to do like a watch party, but I literally on Twitch, we can't like show the show, right? I'm sorry. I have work. I don't have a schedule set up yet because my schedule is about to change for work. And I'm going to start working 4 days during the normal week. Instead, right now, I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Cool, yeah, I'll be working, so. But, yep, guys, have a wonderful night. If this thing dips down in the 20s or 30s, just know that I bought in. If it doesn't, just know I'm still holding. Don't sell any of your Doge. I have a feeling if it's not in the next couple days, it'll be at least a week. Yeah, I work on the weekends. So I don't have the weekends off, but I will have the weekends off with my new schedule. All right, guys, I gotta go. Cannot go any longer, but have a great night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are from. And we're out of here. Peace. Take it easy. We'll be back on Saturday. Okay. I'll post everything on the Discord and the Twitter as to when we're